The best place to start on the options screen. Oh well. Look, I was trying to get the sound back on because I almost forgot to do that before starting up the stream, and then I realized, wait a second, if I'm going to just start up the stream here, that does mean that, you know, we're just gonna be immediately launched directly into looking at the option screen. You know what? I'm gonna go mute myself until people start appearing. This is why I shouldn't be talking immediately. Ah, yes, you are the first. Congratulations. You won. That's right. You won the stream. This is the thing I'm doing now. Whoever shows up first, they I don't know, I just woke up. Look, this is a terrible start to a stream. What can I even say? But such is the way of Dead Cells sometimes. That's just how it is. Discovered a game called Rain World recently. Oh man, you might want to check out the playthrough that I did on the channel if you're not just referencing that. Because indeed, I have actually done a full playthrough of that game already. That was that was back during the start. Like, that was relatively near the start of me doing the viewer suggested games. I got that one. I actually found it incredibly frustrating, but I do think that it is one of those games that everybody should play anyway. Just because I was kind of annoyed with it, that does not mean that it's a bad game or anything. There we go. Got it. Like, seriously, it is a genuinely amazing game, and I got so mad at 5 Pebbles. I got so mad at 5 Pebbles. But of course, that part was done entirely post-commentary, so you didn't get to hear that. Did you like the procedurally generated animations? I didn't even know that was a thing. Huh. There was a point. Also, you know, another point in that series, there was a point where, while looking to make sure that I wasn't about to be killed by a lizard, I had a second lizard fall directly on top of me, and I still remember being so mad about that. But yeah, really great game. I wouldn't necessarily say it's for me, but I did play through the entire thing anyway, and I do think it was an amazing experience. It's such a weird thing where it's just like, not for me, absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10. I hated it. It's an interesting sort of thing. Oh no, which weapon is tiny? As I found out doing the lead up to the stream here, all of them, they're all tiny. But I want to save that for when we're actually starting here. There we are. All right. It's a weird quirk of the skin. The way the characters move in the game, did you enjoy it? Hey, Doc, I found you on Twitter. Yeah, the Twitter is just mostly for announcing. To be honest, I don't even use Twitter, but except to just announce the thing. Also, much like last time, it's just an entire whole set of... It's just an entire whole set of legendary weapons again. This you? Let me see. Is it Dr. Inferno Firebird? Okay, really, now. I should have seen that coming. Is it a bug? Not as far as I know. Legendary leg hugger. Well, yeah, you get a legendary leg hugger for free the first time that you go through the Stilt Village. So, you know. This is just, you know, a lucky build. Hey, wait a second. When I started this out, the leg hugger did have a special. It did have the special affix it had was to make enemies bleed. So I don't know why it no longer has that. Maybe I'll go try to re-roll that or something. Anyway, let's re-grab all of these two then. Yeah, there you go. I wonder why it Huh, maybe that's just like a quirk of getting it for the first time because it's a special item and, you know, it was given to me specially. You know. All right. Okay. You know what, let's just start this one up here. All right. Yeah, I suppose, again, since I'm going to edit this all together later, it doesn't really matter if I just start up the video portion right now, does it? All right. Yeah. One of the things I found out is... let's try that one again. Yeah, that's right. I can do that. Whatever. Okay. One of the things I found out is I was getting back. One more. We're starting at this late part of the run. It's just like we gotta start this one like immediately because I don't get as many chances, you know. Okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. One of the things I noticed as I was getting back here in these runs is that weapons are apparently very proportionally tiny when using the skin. Look at that. Look at this thing. It's the same size when you throw it, but just, I don't know. Even though I'm not a huge fan of using the Wrecking Ball, I just had to take it purely for the sake of this. Okay, well, anyway. So I gotta say, Magic Bow, I'm a little bit unimpressed with the damage, especially after using it an awful lot more. Okay. It's gonna be that same error with the weird achievements again because, you know, alpha. I don't know why that only happens in the alpha, but that just is what it does. Anyway, whenever I seem to play this game off screen, I just get a whole ton of legendary items, so I am happy to be able to show off a few more of the weird affixes you get. Already again, it's not going to show up a million more times. Yeah, it's just super is. Do you see the roadmap for Dead Cells going into 2023? Yeah, they said that 2023 is going to be the biggest year for Dead Cells, which is bizarre considering how, you know, we've had many updates for this game already. Okay. All of the elites coming up to attack me here. I just had to take this thing purely because of the stupid, extremely tiny, I swear to God, please, video game, you can't keep doing this to me. Purely because of the really tiny Wrecking Ball, and I didn't really think about it too much more in terms of actual quality of build. Dead Cells 2 confirmed. Finally. We've been waiting so long. But, there's also supposed to be, like, boss rush and everything. I wonder if that also means more boss-related weapons. All right, I guess we're just going to see this achievement popping up forever. I'm sorry if... Is there a way that I can turn this off or something? Maybe I can just like exit and what outfit is this? It's a new one. It came about with the introduction of this new weapon. Of which I am going to see. Where else would this be right now? I don't know. Because I don't want to have a pop-up just permanently on screen all the time now, but it does seem like something that might be happening. You can't turn off achievements? No, why? Why would they do that? Here, I'll try restarting this here. Came up in incel replies? How? Wait, did I actually come up in incel replies? No, that was just the thing that you should... You're just memeing right now. Oh. Nope, they're going to... Is there any way that I can... Maybe if I turn off the... Good enough. I guess we're going to be going solo with no HUD at this point in time, because otherwise I'm going to get the achievement pop-up forever. Nope, I am just going to get... I swear... Wow. Well, this bug only happens when you're not online, which is the case, clearly. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not, because I wanted to make sure that I was going to... Okay, well, I'm going to go back online, and I hope to God that I don't lose my save file, since I know there was already an update. And I hope the game's not going to be like, hey, dude. Nah. Hey, dude. You need to get back on. Hey, dude, you need to update the game. Otherwise, we're not going to let you play it again. Why does that bug keep happening? Ah, whatever. Ah. Fine. Look, I clearly have a decent run going. And I don't want to lose it. So I swear to God. All right. Well, I'm back online then. Into the Breach got an update. What's up with that? You like stand-up comedy? Not really. Can't really say that I'm super into it. Why do you ask? Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't online so the game didn't update, especially after the... Are we good? I think we're good this time. I also got to turn back on the HUD here. As soon as it's no longer a... Yeah? As soon as it's no longer a alpha, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. But until that point, man. Okay. All right. I guess I'm not going to be able to hit this guy here. Nope. What'd you think about the Invisible Ink ending? I mean, I've already seen it. I played the game on beginner before doing the series, so, you know. I knew about that. I was wondering if there's going to be a different one by playing through it on a higher level difficulty, but no, it doesn't seem to be so. Seem to be so. All right. Anyway, okay, let's try this one again here. I mean, aside from that, I don't know. I don't have to deal with it. I just think of thanks Thanks to your complete jackass stunts, I have become ruler of the world. Anyway. Okay, let's start this one up here for real this time. But I couldn't really call that the I couldn't make that the title of the video. Okay. Ugh, what a terrible beginning. I hate this. All right. Start this one up then. Here, let's just do this then too. Okay. Start this one up. As I was getting back to this point in the run, I did notice that every weapon is proportionally very tiny for this skin, which did result in the Wrecking Ball looking like this. Which, as much as I do like that, it did require me to take the Wrecking Ball for the entirety of this run, and I don't know, it sort of makes it very obvious that the Magic Bow might be a little bit too weak as of right now, because I gotta say that I did end up using other weapons for the most part, getting back to this point, which is largely. Okay, I do still have like a starting level version of this. Wow, starting level version of this weapon, but you know, even getting some more powerful, and like better synergizing versions of the Magic Bow, I gotta say, not super great. Oh well, and. Much like last time, I also did realize that, man, I do just kind of prioritize getting a lot of legendary items when it comes to, oh my god, me playing terribly in this particular update, but man, it's how it goes sometimes. Here, I guess Wrecking Ball is going to end up going into the backpack as I need to get a little bit more of a heal as of right now. Scarecrow Sickles, though, significantly better when it fires twice as many bullets. But at the same time, you know, it is still kind of difficult to use if you're not only focusing on using the Scarecrow Sickles and nothing else. Okay. Very slow pause before doing anything is not helping either. All right. Well, I should be able to get a good upgrade for this weapon very easily. As soon as... What happened to my leg hugger, too, is the other thing. Because I appear to have just, I'm missing that now. Don't have it anymore? Swear, this alpha is getting buggier by the second that I'm playing it. Just ask the beginning of the stream when I was trying to figure out how to turn off the achievement pop-ups. Oh, there we go. Yep. Nope. Buggier by the second. I'd still hold to that. All right. Shops, please. Give me anything right now. It's all I ask. Did we get King's Quest Chapter 2? No, I finished King's Quest. I was only on the line to do King's Quest 1. Okay. Good. Just gotta keep going back and forth here, I guess. There we are. And using using 3 potion charges in this very area. Okay. 22 is also like not a whole lot of stats right now. It's kind of surprising that I even got this far in the first place. Oh well. Look, here's the thing. Once you start to get a good run going, it's not going to be a big deal. At least that's what I'm hoping as of right now. You know, currently, did you pick up Barb's tips? No, I'm not using a tactics run, so didn't really want to try and do that. Ugh. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna do the video portion of it as we get to the next boss, because God, this is just terrible. I have to plan this out very particularly because this build is awful. Yo, everybody, this weapon is bad. I'm sorry. I wanted to like it, but it's pretty bad. All right. Also, I'm just not finding a weapon shop here. Then do a tactics run with it. Why would that make it better? All right, y'all. I'll like more than double the damage here just alone. Don't have anything else that gives me like affixes or anything with it, but still. On topic of Invisible Ink, I can't believe you forgot the vault card twice. Yeah, well. I didn't even get a vault card for the actual winning run, so. You know, it's funny. The way that worked by the end there was very similar to back when I was playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, where during that game, the eventual winning run I had, that was the first time that I took Nemelec Zoba instead of the magic-based god. And by having a bunch of wacky card nonsense rather than just going with the straight, well, this character does magic really well, that was all I needed to get a winning run there. And I swear it was just, yeah, trying to experiment around with the incognita functions more than anything else that was the real winning factor more than anything. It's weird how that worked, you know? But I guess I'm happy that I did try messing around with it. I think that if you only have one option, yeah, it just immediately goes. Gets yeeted out of existence. I don't have 2,000 hours. Yeah, but haven't you watched me play this game for 2,000 hours on the channel? Surely you've done that. No. Anyway, hey, invisibility. Sure, you know what? That's fine. Considering that I just used 3 potion charges starting this whole thing out, I think that's totally okay. All right, and we're good. But hey, Yulia, just curious. Thought it was a good series? I had fun with that game. Even though you didn't really see all of it, I did end up playing that game for what, like a good 25 hours or so, just trying to be able to get an experienced run win. And it's yeah, it's like genuinely pretty great game. Good stuff. I do still want to maybe go and play XCOM at some point in time. Because like it did kind of make me think, man, I'd like to go check out. Come on. I'd like to go check out some more. Oh, also there was an update. I was talking about this earlier. There was apparently an update for Into the Breach, another game I played on the channel that, I don't know. It's making me feel like I want to play some more tactics games, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Main thing is that you enjoyed it. Wait, what is this? When is that the main thing? You know, the main thing is that I want you to enjoy it. You're not doing this for me. I'm doing it for you. I think series was pretty neat. Yeah, I know that you were saying at the start of it that you never ended up playing it yourself, or at least finishing the game. I mean, not playing it. But it's like, hopefully that's at least a little bit of a taste of, well, obviously I didn't play the game very well, but hopefully it's just like, it was still a fun series anyway. We enjoy when you enjoy it. That's factually untrue. All right. What do I want to do here? I think I want to keep it like this. I was thinking about taking like doubled up ammo on the arrows, but all right. I still want to do the bit about the wrecking ball because I think that's very funny. Okay. War Groove? That's not how it works. Look in the channel point rewards. We have a very particular way of you have to go through specific avenues if you're going to want me to play a game. What do you mean you didn't enjoy Persona 5? I didn't enjoy Persona 5. Persona 5 was up there on the Hall of Shame alongside 13 Sentinels and The Messenger. In terms of games that I didn't enjoy. Check out Stray. Ah, yes, Cat Simulator. The best part of Murdered Soul Suspect brought to the big screen. That game looks like something. I don't know. If you guys forced me to play it, I'd... Maybe? Fair enough, but what about 2K hours, though? We all have 2K hours in something like Dota 2 or masturbation. I mean, prior to this point, I think my highest... Yeah, I always talk about my highest played game was Terraria. How many hours did I have in that? Because I do like me a Terraria. Let me take a look here. Also, yeah, Yulia, another thing. If you haven't seen the Cogmind series, I mean, that game, especially with obviously with, turn-based stealth, combined with the whole alarm system, combined with like the slowly getting a build together, it's just like, I feel like you should check that out, even though that is, of course, a very traditional sort of roguelike. You haven't, everybody should check out that series. It's a great series. Let me see here. Terraria. Here we are. 850 hours. Oh, man. I think I actually even have more hours in Binding of Isaac. Yeah, 960 in Binding of Isaac. So, that's been beaten out. How about that? I think I watched it, but I don't remember it. Have you finished it? Yeah, I did an Epsilon run, which is the most basic run that you can do, because that game is hard. Well, that game is hard if you play it on hardcore, true roguelike mode, which I did because I'm a gamer. Come on. All right. Let's start this thing up. Do like this for real, I suppose. All right. 13 Sentinels is a good podcast, especially part about Bible Black. Yeah, 13 Sentinels replaced Bible Black. As I was getting back to this point in the run, I did realize that every weapon is proportionally very tiny for the skin. Look at that wrecking ball. Obviously, when you throw it, it goes back normal size, but I had to bring that with me purely to show this off. But yeah, that is true for everything, though. Like, the bow normally is supposed to be this tiny, apparently. Anyway, I gotta say, using the magic bow a lot more, I'm kind of unimpressed by it. It feels like, for something that takes this long to fire off, that even if I have a more biome-appropriate version of it, that it is just not pulling off the damage that I want. As you can see right here. And then, of course, it's also going to run out of ammo pretty quickly. Maybe worthwhile, as I was saying before, if I did end up taking, like, the one mutation barbed tips. But as you can see, I'm doing more damage with my shield than I am with the actual... Okay. Alright, I'm doing more damage with the shield than I am with the actual, the weapon itself. Alright, and let's actually start taking out some of the big guns here, because this is, yes, a showcase and everything, but of course, I do think that there's no reason that I have to not use any more of these weapons. And when you have this amount of when you have this amount of legendary stuff, it definitely makes things a lot easier. Even Scarecrow Sickles, a weapon that I find usually kind of annoying to use, when it just automatically doubles up the amount of projectiles, well, it becomes quite powerful, doesn't it? All right. Well, so I'm hoping that as this comes out of alpha, that we start to get like a little bit more powerful version of it here. Attempt to buff it up, even just in pure damage alone. But until that point, not as impressive as like Panchaku. Oh well. The ammo mechanic of it comes from the game where you have energy, guns costing energy to fire, range from 0 to 99. Oh yeah, I guess I can see that. So I'm trying to think of like comparison games. Let's take a very traditional route here. I'm already down 3 potion charges and everything, and that is entirely due to playing very badly in the previous area, but I had to show off the very tiny wrecking ball. You don't understand. That was important to me. I think it's funny for the weapons to be proportional because in the mobile game they're very big in proportion to the character. Is that how that works? Weird. I feel like I should have probably watched like some footage or something of Soul Knight before starting this up, but whoops. All right. Wrecking balls for babies. Even with the legendary version that has like the lowered cooldown, wind up and cooldown in between hits, it is still hard to use. Look, I love the idea of having the huge weapon and everything like that, but man, it is not He's not like one that you just take out for funzos. You gotta commit to using that sort of weapon. All right. And this, and for some reason, the leg hugger keeps losing its legendary ability on top of that. This is one that you automatically get a legendary version of this weapon when you start up the whole DLC quest line, and it should just automatically make enemies bleed, but if I re-roll the weapon, it does that. Otherwise, for some reason, it loses it as soon as I get into a new biome. It's all kinds of funky stuff going on here in the old Dead Cells Alpha, which you should probably see coming. It's an alpha. Usually tends to be the case. Oh, okay, fine. Taken out by the leg hugger. Thank you. Thank you, my good leg hugger. Speaking of which, didn't even really think about it, but yeah, you can... How does this work exactly? Is it... You can pet pets now, right? I saw that as an option earlier, but I forgot what the controls were for it. And I believe that does include the leg hugger, despite being, you know, a weird parasite that I found in some guy's house in the Stilt Village. Right. Berries at least will give me a decent amount of healing back, which I am going to use as much as I possibly can. There we go. Like seeing those scarecrow sickles become something that you can even call at least somewhat overpowered. I don't know if really overpowered is necessarily the way to say it. You still do have to make sure that you are dodging around them well. But still, also the pink squares are back, baby. What is the skin? This is a skin specific to Soul Knight, where this weapon came from. You know, looks like the knight character from that game, I've been told. All right. How small are we talking? I mean, here, I'll take it out again, because although I do need to really keep the... Look at it. Look at it. It's so tiny. Anyway, and that's true for every one of the weapons. It's just most noticeable. The first time that I noticed it was when I was trying to use the Wrecking Ball, and I'm like, what is going on with this thing? Mobile game sized. All right. It's got to fit on the tiny screen, man. You don't understand. You don't have, like, 4K fidelity when you're playing on mobile. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, just get over here, and then... Weird. Wait, was there a stat out there? I think I was too busy trying to do weird stunts. Yeah, a little bit too far down for me to get right now, but whatever. Let's go finish this up first. All right. And also I have invisibility, which maybe I should be using a little bit more here. Okay. I mean, I took that, but as always, I never really plan to use it too much. If I do get use out of that, it's usually sort of an entirely incidental... Okay, I'm trying to go for the parry here for the sake of... There we are. Getting a little bit of healing up, but... I'm somehow failing at it at every single turn. This is actually true for doing all like the lead up to this run and everything too, where I don't know what the deal was, but I swear I've never had a harder time trying to get a run in Dead Cells working than this. And that's not true at all. I remember like the Pure Nail run for whatever reason. A weapon that I like, that, you know, I will like prioritize taking and everything very often. And yet, for some reason, like, it was really hard to do the showcase for that one. Or the original version of the Frantic Sword. I don't know, I'm having an off day, I guess. Or an off 24 hours, considering that I did that yesterday. Weird. All right. Be a little bit cautious, careful, calm, cool, collected as I try not to die here. Going for my cool stats. Okay. How does the shotgun work? I mean, it shoots out homing arrows. As you can see here, like when I do it like this. Kind of very heavily tracks onto enemies. It shoots out in like a big shotgun area, but then they all converge on the same spot. Yeah. It is conceptually not bad. I just think it needs the damage buffed up a little bit, because as a survival weapon, it does have a pretty hefty wind-up time when you're using it, as seen by the fact that I was able to get attacked. But at the same time, it's just like the comparisons to like Magic Missile, a weapon I really like and everything, are very obvious. And yeah, it's just the way that, you know, what is this, like a Magic Bow 10 plus 300% base damage and everything, and it can't one-shot most enemies right now. You'd think that it would be able to manage that. There we are. And lost my leg hugger again. I do not know where that funky little fella keeps getting off to. There's a Panchaku. All right. Okay. Yep, again. Just, I do not know what's happening with this funky little fella. Nothing of any real interest here, but I'm gonna try and go for parries, purely for the sake of getting some healing. I do get like what, 6% heal after a melee attack, and that ain't too shabby if you're asking me. Something I usually don't try to even do a lot, because it is something that you gotta plan out. But if I don't have any other weapons that have healing on them or anything, it's not a bad strategy. Good. All right. Man. Maybe also even look for another upgrade here. Yeah, what do you got? 100% on burning oil wouldn't be too shabby. Is it necessarily better, though? It's more likely that I can get it to work for me, and I got the money. Sure, why not? All right. Need 100 stats and survival. Okay. Come on now. The homunculus rune would be able to take out any enemy with 100 stats and survival. Oh, he's schmoovin'. That leg hugger is schmoovin'. Your eyes do not deceive you. Okay. Yeah, too early on the parry. Yeah, when the parries actually count, that's when I start to choke, as always. Okay. Another weapon that I noticed the whole, like, proportionally tiny thing a lot with was when I was using a broadsword. Broadsword, it has a much larger hitbox than the way it looks with... Almost never parry that attack. Much larger hitbox than it looks like with this character, for example. He really is fun-sized. Let's go to check out, like, the gold digger too, since I see we got one over here as well. Oh god, the pink squares are back in full force here. All right, love the aimbot of that thing. I know, it's great. It's too bad that, yeah, it's just kind of like sort of unimpressive in terms of damage output. Happens like that sometimes. Think about like the one bow. Yeah. I did get a parry, but I think I took more damage doing that. Well, anyway, what was I saying here? Yeah, think about like the Sonic Carbine. Sonic Carbine, cool future weapon. It took a while. It took a little bit in the oven before it got to actually being a pretty good weapon. I feel like a sort of a similar comparison to be made here. Let's keep going for the parries for the healing more than anything else. Like, you gotta be a bit more aggressive, VE aggressive, etc. What is happening with that pink square? You know, fun, alpha-related things. And I rolled right into it. Oh my god, why? Again, off day. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm having such an off day. When I started playing the Hit Belgium indie game off. Okay. I'm sure that works too. 6% heal, though, ain't too shabby. It's just, man, it really does require you to like, plan out stuff and make sure you got your parrying on point here. Just curious. Like, look how tiny it is. It's like, teeny teeny tiny baby. Fun size, fun sized. I said that before. I'll say it again. Alpha magic. Yes, the magic squares of alpha. Okay, well, anyway. So, yeah, I don't know if... Scythe Claw would also be one to probably check out with this weapon. Maybe I'll do that at some point in time. Like a toothpick axe. No, wait, the toothpick is actually a weapon in the game, which is also probably hilariously tiny. Comically tiny. Okay. Almost at 30. I feel like at least going into the castle here and everything is sort of gotten my stats a little bit back in line with what I was hoping for. Which works for me. Want to see the shark in the tombstone? I was using the tombstone earlier, and I didn't really notice that it was tinier, but then again, I wasn't really looking for it at that point. Well, anyway. Let's get out here, see how this works against a character that explicitly blocks a lot of projectiles. This is a frustrating thing when I was using the heavy crossbow. I'm sure it's going to be a frustrating thing here as well. No, well, I'll get my good... Oh, I forgot to pet it. Oh, well. How are you? Playing badly, but making the run work anyway. Sometimes it's just like that. Okay. Okay, whatever. Leg hugger, I swear to God, you gotta stop glitching out over there and help me out here. Alrighty. There we go. Why did it take so long? Alright. Ow. Man, I hardly ever see him use the round one ability like that. Ah. Look at how little damage it's doing. Ah. All right, well. I don't know if this is going to be one to actually finish the fight, but it is going to be one to at least beat the final boss, or this final boss. Whatever you did, whatever, you know what I'm saying here. Well, at least it's giving me enough time in this fight to get the refresh back up on what doesn't kill me mutation. All right, Leg Hugger. Leg Hugger's trying his best. Video game, please. I was gonna go for a parry to get the heal, but whatever. I didn't realize that the invisibility actually works in this fight. That is very silly. You know, they explicitly did that. They explicitly prevented you from being able to do that with the Great Owl of War. It's sort of interesting to see that it still works with the Leg Hugger, though. I guess there's something to be said about that. What exactly? I don't know. Something, though. Okay. Blah. Stand in here, I realize. Leg Hugger's not really helping me out too much. That's what I realized. Okay, there we go. Should try a tactics run. Do you know how tactics runs work? Because I don't think you've ever played a tactics run in your life. Magic Bow is one of the weapons that works really well with 2x damage. Yeah, I'm betting. Because it's like all it needs is just a little boost in damage. Otherwise, the whole auto aim bot works really well with the weapon, and I think and I think the whole thing where it shoots slowly means that it gets compensated for that sort of advantage. But the base damage is not quite there to make it really work. Yeah, you do stuff and it dies. Tactics. Yeah, exactly. You're watching that last Invisible Ink episode. You know that my usual strategy, my usual tactic is to just shoot everything until it dies. Or wait around behind a corner and hit them with a taser, whatever. Okay. Okay. But, get that parry in. What doesn't kill me being a cornerstone of the run is not really something that I expected, but here we are, baby. At least they'll take out librarians very well. Observe. Oh, yeah. They have relatively little health, though. Hi. Hoi, oi, oi, oi. Didn't Barb get shot in the knee? Oh, you. But yeah, even then, though, it does. I do shoot out enough projectiles that I think it would still be pretty good. Maybe. Probably. I don't think that a little bit of nerfing is necessarily enough to totally disregard some stuff. After all, look at like the electric whip, which has gotten quite nerfed and is still a great weapon. There's plenty of items that I feel like, regardless of how much I nerf them, they tend to still stay pretty good. You know? Legendary fixes the problem too. Yeah, people were talking about the legendary where it just doubles up on the amount of projectiles that it shoots again, similar to how the... Okay, well, I guess there goes the sickles for this one. Door stuck again. All right. Look, as a bird myself, I can confirm that it's usually very hard to get through doors, and you do happen to just get stuck in a perpetual flapping cycle when doing so. Poor guy. If only somebody didn't shut the door on him. Anyway, please, I beg you, we're dead. Everybody's already dead. That's kind of the entire thing with the game. Okay. I'm just making sure that it stays this time. Oh, boy. Nice. All right. Oh, finding some good counters for librarians with tactics, at least. I was there. Which, I mean, it's like, is it... I don't know. Usually I'm not very impressed by the Scarecrow Sickles because, again, it's one of those items that's a little bit too hard to use, and like concentrating on dodging around your own projectiles to maximize the DPS is more frustrating than it's worth to get, like, to eke out that damage. And you compare that to like a Crusher, for example. One is just like brainlessly simple to use. It's the Serenade principle, you know? But at the same time, when it works, baby. Nice, satisfying sort of kill on everything. All right, just do it. Just do it. Relax. Don't do it. You want to go to it. Ow! Okay. And should be able to get everything else out there easy enough. Help me, Stepbird. I'm stuck. Oh no, that's not the reference I wanted to go for. I don't like the way that this is shaping up. Okay, it actually worked out okay. Relatively okay. I'm not gonna say that was like the smoothest kill of anything ever, but okay. Okay. Here we are. Does this outfit make your hitbox smaller? Because it should. No, of course not. That would be absurd. The hitboxes on all the weapons remain the exact same. It's just the sprite is smaller. Which is probably for the best. Okay. Where's my leg hugger again? I feel like I've lost him here. I hate this. All right. Yeah, where's the leg hugger? I don't know. I was sort of hoping that it would show. Oh, there it is. At least it teleports with me. You know what I'm betting is happening? I'm betting it's hitting the electric. Whoa. Oh. I was trying to figure out. It's like, what is going on with stuff here? And it's like, oh, there's an invisible enemy with arrows stuck in him. There we are. I told you, I can't see video game invisibility. Ow. I don't know why I tried to do that. I guess it's because I wanted to see if the leg hugger would fly right through the... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Ow. So bad at video games this time. I don't have an excuse either. I hate. Why does everything is so okay? Why does that destroy my projectiles? Okay. Slowly but surely wins the race. That's not the phrase. Anyway. What a weird build. I hate this build. I hate this run. Anyway. I do have the alien key, so that's at least good. I also got the heal there too, which is also just fantastic. The new alpha is making the leg hugger funky. I can believe that. That's new alpha behavior. New shoes behavior. It just can't get enough. Just can't wait. No, it's not can't get enough. It just can't wait. Can't get enough is Depeche Mode? Somebody correct me on this. By the way, you know, I'm just like thinking about it right now. God, the entire first half of this episode is going to be the Norbit and Vape cast, and then we're turning into actual gameplay halfway through. Should I just put these up as like 2 separate episodes so that I can monetize it twice? I mean, to keep the content more consistent. Speaking of having the guy disappear. Yeah, like part 1 and part 2. You know, just like this is all the lights. This is long time that comes after foreplay. Okay. All right. Yeah, content. Yeah. We gotta keep it consistent. You know, it's like, do you want the gameplay or do you want me talking about Norbit being the Archbishop of Vaping? Pick your poison. Whatever. I'll combo it together into like one. What was the last episode? Hour and 45 minutes. Sure, it's fine. And also, I get to monetize it twice. I'm just saying. Look, if I was doing like separate episodes of like Binding of Isaac or something, those would only be a half-hour long each. Why do I have to make these things 2 hours long? Same thing with like Invisible Ink. Won't anybody think of the poor content creator that's just trying to get his pizza and fried chicken money? Anyway. Oh my god, I'm dying so much. Squirtle. Okay. I can make this work. I'm gonna say easily. So I can do it. Oh, actually, yes, now I can definitely make it work. Ha! Very nice. Hi. Hey. Gotta get that Taco Bell. I did have Taco Bell today, by the way. My standard, ever since they got rid of the 7-layer burrito, it's been all about the bean burrito, and there goes my leg hugger. It's all been all about the bean burrito with the Baja Blast. The burrito blast is what I call it. It is truly the greatest combination of foods ever devised by man. Anyway, much you can go through this game actually suffering. I feel like there's plenty of times that I've actually suffered. Just look at any like suboptimal weapon that I've used before. Okay. Besides, I'm still making it work. Like, I'm in the final area. This is not like the worst run that I've ever had. Certainly. Hoi. All right. Get that extra parry in there for just that little bit of eking out that little bit extra healing. As much as I'd like to continue doing so, I think that's maybe I should cut my losses here and just get on with it already. There we go. Long boy. Anyway. I have no idea what's going on with Leg Hugger, but it's going on. There we are. Oh, long elk leg hugger. Anyway. Stuck at the elevator. Yeah, I'm sure he probably tried to walk on the wall with the lightning on it and got super zapped. To go beyond being zapped. All right, I think I'm just gonna keep going with this build. As silly as that is. The long hugger. Still standing. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a survivor. Feeling like a little kid. Anyway. Oh God, what a great song. Anyway. What's next after this? I don't know. What are you feeling? Looks weird without the arms. All right. Get the leg hugger out here. I still have like a base level version of this weapon too, on top of everything else. Brah. Study stream? Do you really want to do that though? Are people really even somewhat interested in such a concept? And I said, yep, what a concept. You know what we should do? Instead of having me do stuff that I haven't transcribed already, we go all the way from the beginning. Where's my leg hugger? Where is leg hugger? Send him in, baby. All right. No, but really, where's my leg hugger? I was promised leg hugger in the fight, and I'm noticing that leg hugger is not here. More loot river? I mean, that's planned to do like off screen now that Invisible Ink is done. It's kind of been how I'm doing it as of late. Getting like a lot of... Oh, die! He's still going. Hey, it died in the electricity. Leg hugger died in the electricity. He was never seen again. Oh, I wanted to... Whatever. No, but really, like, leg hugger is not showing up, and I'm pressing the button. R.I.P. leg hugger. 2022 to 2022. It did not live a long time. Okay, let's just... Again, what a weird build. Ow. Rare that I actually get hit by those things. Yeah, leg hugger's just dead. Leg hugger died. Get that parry in for that sweet... What is it, like 6? Yeah, 6% heal. Yeah. Waiting for leg hugger. I'd call this episode that if it wasn't going to be called the Norbit, the Archbishop of Vaping episode. Seeing the arrows fly around him is kind of a thing of beauty, isn't it? Anyway. This is the longest collector fight I've had in some time, isn't it? Gonna go one more. Leg hugger totally abdicating the throne here is not helping. Oh. Get that parry in, baby. Oy. One healing per enemy? I think it's a time-based thing. That it after like 20 seconds or something. Okay, well. That's good at least. And it's like like the parry heal. Wow, rare part of the song to hear too. On top of all of that. Yep. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Bruh. Come on, I'm so close here, baby. Yeah, like for example, I've definitely gotten a lot of healing off of the collector here so far, but I just got another one right there. Okay. Uh-huh. Whew. Almost there. Want to go one more? Answer is no. Oh no, he went for one more even. Oh my god, what a fight. This is taking so long. I know. Well, I tried with that one. But like, man. Yeah, so I wasn't into it. That was what more do I need to say after that fight? Really? It was a good effort. Would you drink mouthwash? Yes or no? No. Why would you do that? Anyway, tough build. Yeah, I'll say. Leg Hugger totally not showing up for the end of that fight was definitely something. Leg Hugger was sitting back in its trailer, sipping on like iced tea or something. Oh, all right, man. Well, that was weird. I don't know if I'm gonna have to figure out what we're doing next for the old thing. No hugger than arrows that went incorporeal. I think that the collector is not actually possible to be hit when he's doing the laser thing where he's flying above you, but I don't know. It's because you never petted him. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that was the problem. All right. Can't trust Leg Hugger. Yeah, I know, right? It's like it came to me as a cool legendary guy and then like did not even show up in the final boss fight. What's up with that? Gets a 0 out of 5 stars on Uber. All right. That's enough of that one then. I don't really know what we're doing for the next episode, but I'll figure something out, certainly.